Hello there, sweethearts. I know you're excited. I'm excited too. My name, of course, is Nana Iso for Boris Humans here on Just Vibes, here to give you a great conversation. As I always do, it's my job and I enjoy to do it no matter what time of day it is, okay? Now, it's a new week and we're going to give you another amazing topic and great pundits to have a discussion with. Now, before we get into all of that, I'd love to say a big thank you to our sponsor, Johnny Walker, who always encourages us to keep working because it's very necessary in life. Always progress, never retrogress is very, very important. Now, I'm going to introduce our guests and then we'll go on a quick commercial break. Now, I love the fact that I'm getting new faces. I'm really excited about that. No, I don't have anything against our old faces, but I'm going to begin the introduction from my immediate left. Ooh, I almost forgot. My immediate left. Kindly let me know your name and any other information you think is important to the people out there.
No, my name is just fine. I'm Wood.
Your name is what?
I'm Wood.
Wood.
Yes, please.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. Is it your actual name or your nickname?
It's derived from my actual name, so it's not.
How did that become your nickname?
So my name is Dawood. So Wood.
Okay, it's just that. There's no backstory.
Nah.
Okay, nice. And then moving on to this guy. Moving on to this guy right here. I wanted to do the intro, but I'm just gonna let him do the intro. So please, your name and any other information.
Before I do the intro, this guy is just trying to be humble.
Yeah,
he's just trying to be humble.
No, but I think I've said this on the show before where I say that like character and attitude is like pregnancy.
I know, right?
Just give it time.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's humbleness.
Okay. So
it's just I'm calm.
You're calm.
Yeah.
It's like you're chill.
Exactly.
It's just vibes.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Nyoko Adi and most people know me as MC Kosti. My name is Nyoko Adi. Is that not the name you know? Bro, that not be the name you know.
Yes,
so
sir.
this guy is actually my childhood friend. And
wow.
It's been a very long time we met each other. So big ups to the producer, Gigi Coco.
That is crazy. Yeah. That's really... we are going to... Then I'm going to take you back. I'm going to take you back in time. We're going to do all of that here.
She had no idea.
She didn't know?
Yeah, she had no idea.
Okay, so Wood and MC Kosti, you're welcome to Just Vibes. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we get back, it'll be time for Anonymous.
If whiskey could talk, Johnny Walker Black Label would sing. With notes that only come with 12 years in a barrel. Sweet, smooth toffee, rich fruit, and a touch of smoke. Tastes as good as it sounds.
Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years of age. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
You're welcome back. It's still Just Vibes and we're just getting the ball rolling. We always start with Anonymous. For those of you who are loyal, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. For those of you who are now coming in, you're welcome. Those of you who keep going and coming, you're red flags, but I still love you. So we have Wood and MC Kosti here to have our conversation today. And for Anonymous, usually we put out a question and people get to answer the question without their identities attached to their answers. And so, people usually go all out when they know that no one is going to come and hold them. And you said what? Nobody's going to know who said what. No identities attached to whatever I'm going to read. And so, our question for today, which is in relation to our topic that will be discussed much later in the show, is what's the wildest thing you did as a kid? And I'll ask you, so start thinking about it. And I love the fact that you are childhood friends, so it means at this point, and you know what I love about this? Like, if one person says something, yeah, you are lying, say the truth. And so we're here for it, right? I'm totally here for it. And so we're gonna judge a few people because we don't know who they are,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
So first one says, I didn't want to wear my school uniform because I thought it was too hot. So I wore my own clothes to school and my teacher sent me home, but I didn't care. This person, they didn't want to be in school. Like their parents were forcing them to be in school, I promise. There's some people, I don't know if you ever experienced it, there's some people in school, you know that this is not where they belong.
Yeah.
Like
that's
they
true.
belong somewhere trying to make a business, trying to do something else. Their
That's true.
school is
That's
not
true.
where they belong.
That's true.
Yeah.
And with that, I feel like it's where we come from
Mhm.
and how our system is structured. It's you're born, you
have to go
start
to school.
working, go to school,
Yeah.
come back from school, go to the secondary school, go to the university,
And go to work.
start working,
Yes.
and go
Regardless
to school
of
again.
what you have in your head, whatever talent, whatever is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
Right.
But there's something in my head that I'll say at the end of this. So the next one says, I convinced myself I could climb the tallest mango tree in our neighborhood, even after everyone told me it was too risky. I got stuck halfway up and had to be rescued. Wow, look at this. Why? These are stubborn academy children. Yeah, here. I had you there. Was he stubborn when he was growing up?
I mean, we're used to
It's a wrong question. You have to ask, were you guys stubborn when you were growing up?
Together, right?
Because
Partners
you
in
can't just-
crime.
I think it's
Be
still a
like-
wrong question. No? How stubborn were you?
How
Because
stubborn?
let's say the day.
Variation day.
At this point, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm on a best friend show.
It's
And I'm
levels
just like
to the thing.
trying to interview and find out like who did what. Because you're not gonna let it up and you're not gonna let it up. But don't worry, I'll find my way around it. This person also says, I jumped into a fence house to steal mango. After plucking the mangoes, I was not able to jump back. You know, he said the rest is history.
The way they go lash out.
Bro,
He go
Bro.
make up.
imagine the dog in the house.
Hey.
Okay, this one also says, I stole a graphic book. How do I explain graphic book to you guys? A book you're not supposed to be reading as a child. And as your parents even have it, your parents.
Suspicious spirit.
Suspicious. I stole a graphic book from my parents and went through the book with a female friend. Some of you really started early. Really. Like Mushasi and Tim. Yeah. Moving on, this one says, I mistakenly opened the door to my parents during the do. And because I didn't understand the act, I asked if I could join.
It's a
I thought
family
they were
thing.
playing.
Family thing.
It was just when I got older that I realized that
Hey, bro.
it's something I should have never seen. I don't know what I would have been like if I'd
The
ever seen that thing
trauma.
as a child.
But now,
No,
whoever
please.
they do worse.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
bro.
The person is
Sorry.
probably a maestro.
Some
I
skills.
swear, bro.
Okay. This one says, I'm sure my boys would side with me on this one. Okay, let's see. Says, so thing is, I took money from my mom's shop without her knowledge to get toy gun.
Oh.
My mom didn't have a shop. I cannot speak on that.
Okay,
But I mean, taking your mother's money to buy certain small thing.
Yeah.
So, as a child, taking your mother's money is not stealing.
this was
No, it's just taking.
Maybe
Because
that's
it's your
so.
mother. Who else in money maker go take? It be my father. Who else in money maker go take?
Exactly.
Do you get it? So, the parents out there where they chastise them kiddies for taking them coins. I hear your kiddie go take.
Exactly. Where do you
Right.
Unless
though.
kiddie way, let's say, if they burst way, they say no, akwala way, they akwala born in school. Yeah, they will say they no go
Exactly.
school.
take you straight.
Yeah, apart from
Yeah.
that. Charlie.
Yeah.
My mom will ask you, where did you get a toy gun? I took money from your pet.
And they don't blush you.
Oh, I'll run away. And they keep
How you
distance.
say it calm like that?
Yeah, I'll keep distance before I tell you what has happened.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I took it from your pet. So before
You
you,
know, go
get
fit catch
close,
me, say.
away. Exactly.
Thank God, I don't want children like this. I beg. Okay. This one says, "Now, don't judge me." How you start with "don't judge me"? Okay. So the person says, "Don't judge me," but I peed in one of my senior house prefect's buckets of water, which he forced me to go and fetch. It happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, even girls do it.
I'm guilty.
Unfortunately, I never did
I
it,
know.
but because I didn't
Yeah, I
have to
do.
fetch water for anybody. But
For me,
the final one says, I have so many. Hey, it says I chased a bailer out of its habitat.
Bela. AC, do you know Bela?
Yes.
What is Bela?
So it's like
You are two eyes for that.
bush.
Stop.
What?
You are two eyes for that. Stop. If you really know Bela, then I for check your background.
No,
I
I probably know it because I'm someone that has hung around with,
With Bela boys.
bro.
No, with boys. And sometimes you would think Bella boys would be like boys who don't have. No, they are rich boys. So they are bored with their rich lives. They are looking for something adventurous to do, and they end up in the wrong company. So yeah, I mean the group of people I used to go home with had more boys than girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they used to put
That's
us in
fair.
groups to go home. He said he chased a Bella out of the habitat because he thought he could stay inside. As to why he wanted to be inside, I don't know. But I mean, it's anonymous, so we can't go and ask him
Yeah.
a question. And there's this one that I know that someone did. I don't want to mention the person's name, but on a school morning, instead of getting up to go to school, if I tell a story, you will know who it is. But instead of getting up to go to school, she didn't want to go to school, so she went to hide. And everybody was looking for her. Everybody was looking for her. We actually thought that she had been kidnapped. Meanwhile, this child was hiding. As they found her, she told the person that, shh, I don't want to go to school. And the person she closed the door. Hey, almost became a police case.
I feel like I know the person.
You know the person.
I feel like-
when you meet her, ask her. She's not
Okay.
correct one bit. Now she feels like
Mamaga.
she's a grown up. Lord. Anyways, so those are our anonymous responses. People are really, they were busy during their childhood, but it's surprising how I didn't see any sexual stuff. I'm proud of the people who sent this because I was expecting that was the first time I did. A lot of people say that. Like some people actually broke their virginity very, very early.
Really, yeah.
Like as well, I'm like, am I not a person? Because what's going on here? Like,
at that age, is it really virginity? Because
So it's what?
I don't think it will work.
So it
I
was
mean,
also because some people go really early. Like at this point, when I see certain
so
people
early,
die in GHS,
early age range.
How early?
I'm talking 13,
13.
between 13
yeah.
and 16.
Your chest, they come out small.
Because see, this thing happened to me, and I was so glad that I wasn't looking for love. I wasn't looking for a relationship. I wasn't even looking to just be with anyone.
What were you
Because
looking
tell
for?
me why I see a Prosec boy driving a Benz, a Pent. And he's dressed in like normal house clothes and he's tall and he looks really good. Like he could pass for anybody's. He looks like he's in Pent. And I was in the university by that time.
What were you looking for?
Oh, I was going to visit a friend. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, and you know how I knew? Also because I was like in school learning teaching.
Okay.
And I had seen him before at Preset because that's why I took my questionnaires for them to fill for me. And I looked at him, I'm like, nah, I know this child. I can't know this boy. And then I asked my friend to ask him, are you in Prosec? And then he starts to laugh and then tells her like she shouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
If you see this boy and they tell you that he's informed too, you think,
So it's called finessing. The niggas, your ladies, they teach you from one prime, say, Charlie, if for do this, then do this, then do this before you go get some girl them, or if you go get some type of girl them. So we go do one for you, then we go get the type of girl them. Say no namope into the mama.
but why must you lie? Because in the end, she's gonna find out.
It's not lying. It's
What?
called finessing. There's a difference.
I mean, is it really a lie?
I mean,
What's the definition of a lie here? Because
No, you tell me.
yes, because there's no telling who owns the car.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
And then while he was walking around,
Mhm.
he didn't have any banner saying he belongs in Legon. He's walking around in his car.
yeah, man.
Whatever he's doing.
And you know there are some kids who
He just
actually
did
have
it.
cars.
It's your own perception that is fighting you this time.
I
Right?
blame myself.
Exactly.
And I thankful for myself.
So let me give you a classical example.
Mm-hmm.
There's the man who we all know claims to be the richest musician in Ghana. Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, from whatever he shows,
who that?
he's rich. Oh, Bashata Wale get money. Yeah, Wale get money. He said some time ago that as young as 17, 18, he used to have over 700 and something thousand
Mm-hmm.
CDs in his account. And you go fit talk see it be lie. But it go fit be true. Where maybe it be true. Were you there?
Were you there?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so now you push. You tell me what's the wildest thing you did, like when you were young.
Go and come.
Kosi.
Okay. So let me take myself back to like class 4, class 5. There was this shorts teacher. You go know him. Some shorts.
I beg, proceed.
So there was also this girl in my class who is really annoying. I've forgotten her name, pardon me. And she did something before we went on break. And I was like, no, this girl, I could show her. And me, I've been like that. I go show you from start. So break time the girl she get permed hair, right? And this madam of ours too has a permed hair.
Oh, it's a woman. It's a female teacher.
Yeah, it's a female teacher. And our madam went to sit right where the girl sits.
I hope you see the way the story is going though.
I'm seeing.
This guy. So break time, I make my mind say, no, this guy for mafia. And the crowd, they come from class 6. I pass class 5. I raise my head, I see the person they sit there, the hold fork. Where I take choke the person in head inside. I was thinking it was the guy. I mean,
Mistake, bro.
yeah.
Mistake. Yeah.
Bro, the way Mr. That thing last
Hey, some longo.
Bro.
Mistake.
I take that thing choke and where I ran away.
You didn't even look.
No. I
Look
no
for
look.
it.
I ran away, but unfortunately, they sell out. Because when I school, yeah, it get them girls. They go sell out, no, yeah. So them flog me. Mr. Date, big shouts. Flog me. Hey, Mr. Date, flog me. Oh, God.
The number
never
of times you
forget.
actually mentioned it gives me that like picture of how intense the flogging was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
If
that
Mr.
man.
Date go flog you, no be less than 16.
But like
Yeah.
some teachers really have energy. 16 lashes.
Yeah, he barely flogs. So if you go flog, you
He
steady.
go flog you plenty.
Your
Because if you
palm,
that
your
cool
back.
guy, he go hold your jeans, your
Oh.
back from everywhere. 10.
Yeah, so before you take one, you've taken 16. Yeah.
Oh, like the
So,
keys
like,
that like the
yeah,
preamble, but it's not the king.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that.
So like starters before the main dish.
Uh,
So
It was crazy.
when you're going, they add dessert. As you're
Right.
going.
Right.
I was not living the stubborn life alone, though. Yeah,
Of course, I can
they were
tell
the
you are the
stubborn. No,
Yeah.
me I no be stubborn. So you see what I do?
Mhm.
Like I no be stubborn.
Oh, they had the actual
I'm the least
stubborn
of the
academy.
gang.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
If they go, then go call me for it.
Yeah, so
okay,
peer
okay.
pressure.
Supporting the
Yes,
background.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, finally, how about yours?
There was this time, vacation, area boys,
Okay.
we all day house. Sometimes we get bored. And then there are people in the area that own some kind of poultry. In Kokoniade. So when we get bored and then some people's parents aren't home, we could go, we call it Pukwa, because before you catch the cock, before throw some stick hit them, he go sound poo. Then go give him last cry, kwa. Then he die. So poo, kwa. Right? So yeah, we go say we dey go do pokwa. And then there's this very man in the area. He's a farmer. He has corn farm, blah blah. He has cocks too.
Okay.
And in his house, there's this cashew nut tree in the house. So that man has dogs too. And that man, he did time we from long. Because all the time, in cocks they finish, he don't know how they finish. And every day we too, before we do, we'll come and then steady the area. the house. See somebody there or somebody not there.
Wagwan.
So we go do like we dey play around, then we dey push the cock away from the house. Yes, then we go corner you for where nobody dey. Then kukua. Then now after the kukua, everybody goes home. So you go and bring. Oh me, I saw my mother has tomatoes today.
Yeah,
So
man.
you go home and go and bring your mom's tomatoes.
Yeah.
Another person go bring pepper.
Yeah, man.
Another person go bring something.
Yeah, man.
So the person who's home, mommy no day, poppy no day, that boy will go do the cooking.
Sharp.
So the silver and everything from that house because parents no day,
Yeah, man.
right? So this day, very unfortunate. So this man, the time
Very
me from old.
unfortunate.
Oh, trust me. He's been timing us from old. So that day, we thought nobody did the house. So we go say we try push the cock, then go corner them. Oh, before we started through the sticks, then see somebody they come with kafungbe.
I don't know what that means, but I think I saw it.
Yeah,
So like
that
like,
long gun, the one they put the gunpowder inside. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, he chased us with them. That day I thought I'd die. So the reason why I made the comment that if there are dogs in the house about the anonymous,
Yeah.
the one who said that day I had some friend. If you remember, I'm a Samuel Nikwate.
Yeah.
My house. You see, play over 12 dogs in that house. The man chased you with gun. That day, me, I ran enter the house. If dog and gun, I choose dog, please. I enter the house. And immediately I enter, I started shouting his name. Nikwate.
Yeah.
So say before the dogs will attack, you will
Nikwate,
get to
come
say,
out.
yes, please. I beg. So I think that would be the story for me.
Please, what did he calm down?
Oh, funny enough, that day, you know, we used to go and fetch water in the house.
Yeah.
When you enter with your bucket, the dog, that day when I enter, they stood up and then they didn't approach. I don't know if it's because of the vim I take run enter the house. Because they chased me with gun, bro. And they call something scate.
Yeah.
When everybody runs in different directions,
Yeah.
you know who to chase.
Was he following you?
He was following us. For all I know, he did come for the cocoa killer. Exactly. So you have to run, bro.
Run for your
Yes.
life.
And in such a situation, you just have to be faster than the slowest person.
True.
Because the
Valid.
one he did back, they go
Valid.
catch. So you run and leave your slippers,
True.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I entered.
Every day I say run and leave your slippers, but this guy's painted a vivid
Oh no,
picture.
trust me. We left our slippers and then we went that time to Kubalo level. So we did walk around without slippers on a normal. So that day we wear slippers, we chase. We go run, leave them. Later, we came back for it. Yes. That day we didn't assemble anymore. The next day we meet and then we were discussing. So where you go hide?
I know, right?
Hey,
Charlie.
Then like, oh man, how? Funny enough, somebody also ran in the direction of this same man's farm. Some long thing, go hide bush and things. So yeah, that day I honestly thought it would be my end. But I was, you see, I watch movies, so they go shoot somebody from him back. Yeah. So as I was running, I was trying as much not to run in the straight line. Oh, bro. It did sound funny, but in that moment, it is serious thing.
Bro.
Like, you dey run, you had the cut, you just dey run. The hope say bullets no go touch you, the fire self. Because he was coming with the gun, so.
Did he like fire any?
He no fire
No,
anything
he no
too,
fire.
but I don't care about fire.
Charlie, see, they show you gun.
Already, if he's coming with a cane, if you have to run.
Right?
And he come with gun. Long distance.
No, I'm sure he had been watching you guys for a long time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The man, the time we the killing cocks. You get cocks every time. Nice sote. And he won.
Because that's his daily bread, though.
And he won we. And my mom be there grow me fear. I say, this one they play for my house.
And
on
funny
that
enough,
news,
you know, it be the farm for the up out top there, right?
There, bro.
So that same man, aside the poultry way they do, as he said, he get farm. So he get some huge land where be mango. We did the land top.
Exactly.
Charlie.
The mango ripe.
Okay.
Sorry for another
Yeah?
day.
It's okay.
Okay, on that note, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. When we get back, we'll get into the actual topic. It's still just vibes.
If whiskey could talk, Johnny Walker Black Label would sing. With notes that only come with 12 years in a barrel. Sweet, smooth toffee, rich fruit, and a touch of smoke. Tastes as good as it sounds.
Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years of age. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
It's just vibes and it's already getting interesting with just the anonymous. Amazing stories being unveiled. If I add my own, it would be too much. So I'll not add my own. They were going like that, right? And so we're going to move on into our main topic, which is the wildest lies you've ever been told. The wildest lies you've ever been told. And I just want to like ask you guys, right? What's the wildest lie you've ever been told, especially as a kid? Like you know that this is a lie, but like I mean, you just take it because it's a grown up that's lying. And I feel like as kids, like they know when grown ups are lying. Like you just like you are. It's fine that you're lying. Like you lie all the time. Like I'm not going to ask you a question. Like like my brother does it to my dad all the time. Like when he was younger, he would question my dad, but at the point you just hear him walking the man being this man guy is lying. He's walking away like he has given up on the adults, right? So like what's the wildest like lie that you've ever been told? Okay, we are deep in the thoughts, right?
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh, then go please.
Adult to do.
Adult.
You have freedom when you're
You have freedom when you're an adult.
bro.
It's a lie. One of the biggest lies, really.
You're even more in prison than when you're a child, bro. You don't even have the chance to, ease up and feel free genuinely anymore. It's like you are so preoccupied about what next, what tomorrow. Though you have issues now, but then you won't think about tomorrow in your own too hard.
I think there is freedom. It's just different types of freedom. Because there's freedom as a kid, right? Which also comes from not really caring about a lot of responsibilities and being free from responsibilities as an adult, where it's not your headache as to where what you're gonna eat is gonna come from, where what you're gonna wear is gonna come from. That's a certain type of freedom. But when you get into now, you have the freedom to decide what you're going to wear, but it depends on your pocket.
Yeah,
it's still freedom. It's just a different type of freedom.
If you ask me, I'd always pick the childhood freedom. Because when it comes to childhood freedom, there are certain risks I'll be willing to take that I won't take today.
Like,
trust me, childhood, I could walk around this whole area, topless, no slippers, probably just boxer or whatever. Even that, my mom would have to force it on me. But now, if I had to go somewhere safely, maybe I polish my shoe, but I come outside now, I kick some stone. I won't clean them before I reach it.
That's fine.
You get?
I get that.
So
image, first impression.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're bothered about certain things.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
A whole lot of things.
Okay.
And then I have this belief that in life, the more freedom that you think you are being handed, you are actually being caged more.
Why do you think so?
So there used to be let's take your phone.
Okay.
There used to be landlines, right?
Yeah.
Now they took the wire away. Now your phone, you can take it everywhere.
Yeah.
But do you know you are likely to be closely backed with this phone than a landline? So you think you are being given more freedom, but you are being encompassed more.
Because anyone can spot you at where you're at.
Not even spot you. This phone is taking every data from you.
Information.
It knows more about you than you know about yourself.
That's true.
You get? So you think you've been given freedom, but then there's somebody somewhere who has you literally in their palm like this.
True.
That's crazy, dude. That you're literally taking that away. But I want us to come back. MC costume. Wildest lie ever.
Should I go?
Oh yes, please.
Are you sure?
Oh.
Gender equality.
But you have taken the thing. Okay, talk to me.
Yeah, gender equality is all right.
How? As a kid, that's like the wildest lie you were told.
Yeah.
How? Like how
Being here
how
now,
they tell you?
Being here now and looking back and hearing gender equality, it's a lie, because here I am as a deeply rooted African man who really wants to take care of his woman, but I'm being told gender equality. How do you think that makes me feel?
When you say you're being told gender equality, what does that mean? Like,
I mean, that's what, I don't want to go there, but we have always been told from our childhood till today, gender equality. What a man can do, a woman can also do. But we all know that what a man can do, a woman can't do. And see.
You believe in gender roles. What one can do, the other shouldn't stress to do it. Is that what you're saying?
I feel like this term gender equality has downplayed the level of respect for womanhood.
Okay.
Right? And it has brought more of, Charlie, fuck it, excuse my language, to the men. Because you shake your head?
No, that was
something in the background.
I beg you.
Okay. Because I feel like, you see, when I walk with you out right now, let's say you're driving, right? Let's not say you're driving. AC, you're driving, and I'm going somewhere with you. In as much as it's your car, as a man, there's that natural instinct in my head that I feel like, oh, AC, let me take the wheels. That aside, I wouldn't be walking with you and you expect to open the door yourself. I am mentioning these petty things because those are the basic levels and those are where it starts from.
Okay. Where you're saying that
if the world was left to women alone to handle certain things, like some way. And if the world was left to men alone to handle the world, like some way, because look at the time with them niggas, they handle the world alone. Wars and things, they create chaos everywhere.
Exactly.
Yes, but now we have the chance where we have a few women in leadership and we have men in leadership. The man's role naturally is to lead. Do you get it? So here I am, and I'm being told that I should try and bring down my role of leadership to, I mean, it has been a scam since.
Yeah.
I believe this is very subjective also for a lot of people.
Subjective.
I'm coming.
It's never been subjective.
I want to explain. Now, depending on where a person comes from, right? This might not necessarily be a lie to them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Where there are some men that in growing up with their sisters, right? Regardless of who is the first one, whether it's a male or a female, the first boy is always going to be given that responsibility to lead. Once he's of age, he can tell his 21-year-old sister, 25-year-old sister what to do, even though he's 18, because he's the man. You get what I'm trying to say? In some places, it doesn't matter. You are the third born. Your sister is the first born. You give her the reverence and respect whatsoever it is. And coming up in a society, it depends on where you're coming from that's going to make you believe a certain thing, even though there's a base stereotype from the society. I get what you're saying when it comes to all of that, but even with gender equality, there are certain people that push for that. There are a lot of women that really want to be in their femininity, but it's becoming like that because there are also some men that have let men down and have to make women stand
Context.
up and think, like when I say men have let men down, like a father that decides they will not take care of their children.
These
And
are things
knowing-
where they everywhere. So make one another make example.
But you
Because
said
women
I'm talking
today
about
they
basic.
abandon them as
You are
children.
not getting. Let me finish. We're talking about basic examples.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say? If a man decides not to take care of his child, you said the man is meant to lead, right?
Yeah.
Great. The woman is not meant to lead.
Yeah.
Exactly. If a woman is unavailable and there's no motherly attention or whatever
Presence,
with
yeah.
the child, I tell you that the child will be able to grow up and still be a very upright human being without the father even stressing like that. But it's tougher for women.
And vice versa with the woman.
It's tougher for women. That's all I'm saying. It will be tougher for a woman to train a male child. A lot of
Even
single
a female
mothers.
child sometimes.
Sometimes you get what I'm trying to say. And so when a father decides not to step up to that responsibility, and we're talking about a mother, that I don't want us to talk about that yet. Let's talk about the father not deciding to.
Why don't you want us to talk about
No,
that
because
yet?
of the kind of example that I'm trying to give
Okay.
to make an explanation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He decides not to, and the woman has to step up to fill both.
Yeah.
Right? She feels like she has become tough. So if she meets a man, she doesn't necessarily have that respect, but it's not her fault. It's
Then,
because she has had to fill a role of a man.
then again,
Of course.
regardless of how masculine of a role any woman has had to play
Mhm.
in this world,
Mhm.
if you meet a man who is a man's man,
Mhm.
you'll be willing to take those boots off.
Of course. No two ways about that.
Exactly.
No two ways
So-
about that. But the thing is, it's like when you take the role of a person, regardless of, let's not even say gender roles, you're at work, you can do someone's job.
Mhm.
You wouldn't have respect for them. Especially when
thing
they are
is-
not there. No, they are not there. You can do their job for them and probably do it better. And they don't have to make any addition. Like they're not put that like you have to call. Like you don't even respect them enough to say, oh, I came to you're not at work. Like what's up? I was waiting for this. Oh, I need this. Or can you help me with this? Like they will not call you.
Listen, regardless, as I said, regardless of how masculine a woman can be, whatever, there are just certain things you cannot do for yourself, regardless of what it is. And trust me,
When you say you
See,
cannot do for yourself,
there's-
I don't understand because
there's
I don't have a man. The thing needs to be done. I've done it. You say I cannot do it for myself. I might not have been able to do it well. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I've done it.
cool. But then again,
It's like a man cooking.
Mhm.
It might not necessarily taste like how maybe his wife will make it, or how his mother will make it, how his sister will make
Bro,
it.
men
cooking
cook better
when it
than
comes
women.
when it
Don't
comes
go
to-
there.
when it comes to
That's
cooking,
not
it's
Don't
just
go
it's
there.
just
Men
basic
cook
stuff.
better than
Oh
women.
my god.
Maybe
Sis,
no go
Cooking
there.
is
sir.
where
just
is that
basic
stuff?
stuff.
Where is
Yeah.
that
I'm
stuff?
speaking about
When you say it's just basic stuff, I don't agree. He gave a lot of basic examples. I didn't jump at him.
like. I mean, I'm not jumping at you, man.
He is jumping
I'm not
at me.
jumping at you.
Which one is men cook better? Since
I
when?
mean,
Since
Charlie.
when did men cook
Oh,
better?
we see.
So,
We cook
I want
enter
to
kitchen
add-
plus
Meanwhile, when
bagels.
you're going to buy
Make we
your
enter kitchen
wache,
plus
you're going
bagels
to
right
buy
now.
your. Do
Oh,
you see men there?
Charlie.
How many people? And you talk about and Amalia and Haja. Now men cook better.
So, then they try fill roles of men. If they allow their men to do the job, they would.
What are you
Cook-
saying? I
listen.
don't even want us to go into this.
For me, I'd like
I
to.
really wanted this
let's
conversation to
go.
be a very like easy
I mean, isn't it easy?
tone.
It's
No,
easy.
it's getting a bit heavy.
It's not
Because when it
getting-
comes to gender roles, right, we have some of these conversations like from
Yeah.
time to time, Kosti and I,
Mm.
and I just leave it for him
Hey.
because he and where his mind is a different thing.
Mm.
You get what I'm trying
No,
to say?
my mind is in
Interesting.
the fact that I'm an African man, and the ladies in here
We are
should
not African
understand
women.
that
We hear you.
they are also first of African women before any other influence.
Yeah. So, when you were talking about the gender equality, you are saying there are certain parts of the world that it's true. Then, listen. Let's take 30 years from today.
Mm.
Every part of the world, it was the same. It's only today that certain parts of the world has decided to go some way. But if you take 30, 50 years from today, it was all the same. So what happened?
What, you say, what was all the same? What exactly?
There's no debate where it's woman for do this, man for do this. It was not like that. It was one thing. It was singular. All our parents grew like that. It was singular.
It was
And then
singular
if you want
how?
to talk about gender equality,
Mhm.
I believe in gender equality. However, I believe the word gender equality has been hijacked. It's been weaponized. And then, if you ask me, I'll tell you, I believe in gender equality because there are certain things men can do that women cannot do. There are certain things that men can do that women can do. However, women shouldn't even do. A woman shouldn't be put in the position to do.
I understand that.
True.
And likewise, women, there are certain things women can do that men cannot do. There are certain things women can do that men can do. However, men shouldn't do.
Okay,
So
I
if you ask me
understand
about gender equality, I believe in gender equality because I believe men can do certain things and that's their stronghold.
Mm.
It's like our superpower.
that. Mhm.
Same way women. So I believe in equality, that we are all equal. We all have our special abilities.
I totally agree with that.
And then we shouldn't try and then crisscross that woman for
Yeah, man.
a year long.
I get
Too
that, but I'm
long.
saying that these things have come up because of the unavailability of the other person when they are needed. So not just men, but for women as
Not
well.
to cut you, not to
Mhm.
cut you. Are you trying to say that it's always been a situation where
Mhm.
it's only when men are needed that men are not available, and there's no situation where
That's
women
why
are needed and women are not
the,
available?
The last thing I said before you asked this question is literally both ways. Where when a man is not available or when a woman is not available, that's when the other person wants to try and fill the other person's role. If both of us were doing what we had to do, why would anybody want to raise concerns and be equal? And you really think that in this generation where women are calling for soft life, they don't want to be in their feminine
No,
energy?
listen. Right now, there's been an awakening. This soft life thing hadn't started until, let's say, some 4 years back.
I actually don't
Right now,
agree.
listen.
I'm
Let me
saying
land.
this. No,
Allow me
I'm
land.
saying this
Allow
because
me land, please.
Okay.
Thank you. So, this whole soft life thing has come up because now there's been an awakening. Boys to wake up, see say women they move some way. So now them too they act some way.
Yeah, man.
And the women don't like that some way. So
Yeah,
now
man.
they have to tone back a little.
And do some way.
I
And do
totally don't
some
agree
way.
with you.
Make it
Now,
make
I
some
always
way.
mention this thing about social media because I don't know how close, but I talk to my mom a lot. I talk to my aunties a lot. And they'll tell you that soft life is just a new name. In their time, they would have probably have had a different name for how to do it. But there are certain ladies that they wouldn't want to lift a finger. It's not in their, like, they want to be there. That's what they want. They don't want to do what a man can do. It's not them. It has been there. But at this point, it's been given a name and it's been popularized and made a trend. That's the only difference. It's not like it wasn't there.
I believe that's
It's
how it's
been
supposed to
there.
be. Because
So it's not like it's a new thing.
yeah, because women shouldn't even stress. You get.
True though.
But some people are allowing women to stress. On that note, let me say a quick thank you to my sponsor who is not allowing me to stress. I'll be right back.
If whiskey could talk, Johnny Walker Black Label would sing. With notes that only come with 12 years in a barrel. Sweet, smooth toffee, rich fruit, and a touch of smoke. Tastes as good as it sounds.
Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years of age. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
You're welcome back to your favorite Gen Z podcast show, and that will have to be Just Vibes. Now, we're
Vibes.
still here talking about the lies that we have been told. And they are deep over here. It seems to like things have been told to people, and thing about lies is that you'd always have to keep clearing them up, have to keep finding yourself, finding what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And so I'm gonna ask if you have ever lied to get something you want. African men.
Yes, I've lied.
Yeah.
What was a lie?
So many times. Bro.
African man.
But
Tell me a lie.
it would be tough now because
Why? Are you still living in it? You're not done clearing it up.
no, I'm not still living in it.
Oh,
However,
Okay.
I took an oath not to be telling lies some years back because I grew to hate lies. Right? Yeah, growing up, my dad hates lies. So
Okay.
I don't know, it was also sort of embedded into me.
Do you feel like you got it from him or you learned it?
I
You
feel like,
you learned to understand why he did that.
well, there are certain things you pick up subconsciously. So I think
Yeah.
it's one of those
You
things.
picked up from him.
Right.
Okay.
So I just learned to tell the truth. If I'd have to lie, I'd rather not talk.
I get that.
Or there's what I call strategic omission.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell the part of the story you want to hear and then leave the
Damage
rest
control.
out. Unless you poke further. And I'll tell it in a way you will not think about poking further. Do you get?
You have skills.
Exactly.
I'm glad you admitted. Still lying though.
I mean, is it actually a lie if I haven't said
Lying.
anything?
Yeah.
Yes, there's lying by omission.
If that's what you choose to call it. I haven't said anything is a lie. It's the same way you talked about the Presec guy. He hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
You have the perception. On country.
No, he's living a lie. So if anyone asks him, are you, let's say, because in having in being a pent, there are people that like stay with their friends and whatnot. So if
Mhm.
anyone asks him like, where in pent are you? And he says, oh, I'm in pent block this or that.
Assumption is the mother of all fuck ups.
Exactly. So
They
there's no
assume.
telling. Because what if
Okay.
the car is his? What if it's his dad's? What if he rented it?
Yeah, man.
You don't know what he's telling to who. So
Okay.
as long as there aren't words that have been spoken,
Mhm.
there's no lie.
Okay.
Because you can't tell me I'm living a fake life because I'm able to rent a car. Is the money I used to rent the car a
Yeah.
lie?
Yeah, lie, bro.
Exactly. I'm able to
Yo,
afford
chop
to
knuckle,
rent the
chop
car,
knuckle,
bro.
chop knuckle.
I'm able to afford to rent the car. I
See,
don't think it's a
me
lie.
affording to get a car, there's a difference. Now, if the money is yours and you did rent the car, that's okay. People rent cars for different uses. But if you can't afford it, you probably stole the money to rent the car. You took the money, you borrowed the money from someone to rent the car. That's definitely fake because it means you can't afford it.
I mean, exception from the rules doesn't disprove the rule. Because you are just trying to find a way to make it look
Yeah,
like a
man,
lie.
No,
it's
it's
a
coming
lie.
take this guy away
They
from here,
assume.
please.
Continue, they assume.
A year long, bro.
Yeah, man.
Fine, my father give me some 1K. I use 400 go rent car. I come to your school, come park the car. You
Yeah.
see me, you say, oh, man, them get car.
Have you ever lied to get what you want?
Oh, yes, I'm sure I have.
Tell us, can you tell us the lie?
The thing is, I cannot remember the lie.
That's
But
all.
then in recent times,
Mhm.
it's lying by omission.
That's
To
what
get
you
what
do
I
now.
exactly.
You're doing
Yes.
well.
I just know they talk some things. I just go
Yeah.
avoid some conversations. Or I'll not talk about it. Or I'll speak it and omit it. So I'm not telling
So
you.
if a person gets upset and says, why didn't you tell me?
You didn't ask. Did you? Exactly. If you
So
ask,
if the person doesn't ask,
if
and
you
so
don't ask, it's fine.
you'd also be okay if someone asks, like, you ask a question and the person doesn't give you the full answer, and then later you find out that
Yeah, that's totally fine.
it's something crippling.
I mean, if I poke and then you tell me that you don't want to talk about it,
Mhm.
I'd respect that than you telling me an outright lie.
Yeah. Something way different.
Okay.
Yeah, like, oh, when I entered the house, nothing happened. I just greeted him and left. You know, when you enter the house, you go party, bro. You self call people to come party.
Link up.
Exactly. But when you tell me that, oh, I went to the house and then I was there a few hours and then I left. You've omitted some details, but is there a lie that you've told me? No, because you were at the house a
Yeah,
few
man.
hours and you left.
Okay.
Right.
At this point, I'm scared for the young ladies out there because now we have men who are lying by omission. But I mean, apparently it's normal, and so you can also have at it
But
lie by omission.
trust me, I mean, day in, day out, in our daily dealings, everybody's lying.
Yeah.
One
By
way or another.
omission. Okay.
Not by omission. People are actually telling stories. Something.
Stories, bro.
They put some things together. They cook some kind of lies. Trust me. So,
No, but that is very valid. Like, I mean, honey, I've heard lies
so
quite recently.
hey,
And you have told lies.
Actually, no. or before, but I mean in my current life, I really do my best to face the truth. I didn't say not tell lies, so face the truth. When I look at it that way, I know that's a tough thing I'm about to do, but I'm a woman, and so I face it with my full chest.
The
Now,
full chest.
you tell me,
Yeah.
have you lied to get anything you want?
I mean, a few times. As you said, like, I can't really remember that.
It just means y'all be lying too much.
No.
That's what it means.
No.
Because if you ask me the last time I told a lie,
no.
I can tell you.
Exactly, because you consciously do it. It's a
and
conscious
you make your
decision to
mind
tell
say
lies.
You go to
I
keep
made
track
a
of your
conscious
lies.
decision at that point to tell a lie.
Exactly, and I've made a conscious decision years back not to tell any more lies. So I won't even remember.
But you still lie by omission.
Omission. You choose to call it that. Lie by
No,
omission.
it's actually a thing.
I mean,
But
it's
it's
a
truth
thing.
without details.
The fact that they call it that
It's
doesn't
damage
mean it's
control.
that. I gave you a typical example.
Young ladies, I'm scared for you. This is what's out there on the
I mean,
show, on the market.
You are more
say.
fortunate to be with me than to be with somebody else, because me, I will tell you and not tell you some.
Yeah,
Somebody
man.
else will give you some different story
Aye,
altogether. We
he
will fuck you up.
It's how you think that's better
It's
than
better.
giving me the full truth is what
Oh, no,
is
if I
really
tell you I
getting
came-
to me
I-
right now.
The example I give, I came into the house and left after a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody would tell you, say, I didn't even go to the house.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, you were there.
See, and I don't know why you think it's better, because you telling me you came to the house and left a few hours later, and you telling me that you didn't come to the house at all, and me seeing a video of you partying, you taking someone's number, you grinding on a girl, is still the same thing.
No, I was there for a few hours.
no.
Oh, okay.
There
While
for
you
a
were
few
there,
hours.
what
The first thing I'm
happened?
going to say is that, the first thing I'm going to say, you didn't think it important to tell me that you went there and met a new person you think you
And
should
the men are
replace
so
me.
I mean, you
simple.
asked me,
We know
you asked
they
me
talk
where did I go?
plenty. Oh.
It's crazy.
I mean, I don't know why you are trying
It's
to.
crazy how
Auntie,
but
she
when
dey
you
assume
would you
from
Don't narrow
we.
it to
and
relationships.
I'm telling, okay,
Say man or woman
See,
number
Yeah.
long.
it's worse when your parents ask you, where are you coming from? And you say, I'm coming from school. Knowing very well that school closed at 4, but you're getting home at 8.
Mhm.
Your mother decides not to ask you anything else and calls your teacher and finds out what's happening. Do you know what's going to happen to you?
Mhm.
What do you think that is? You think that's not lying?
Yeah.
You said let's not narrow it to
Oh yeah,
relationships.
that one is lying.
It's like, it's the same. It's happened to me before.
I mean, it's happened to me too before, but then I was
Exactly.
telling the truth.
It's lying, bro.
No, listen. I was from
Honey,
school,
See,
but then they
at
didn't
this point,
call.
you are trying to
They didn't
convince
call.
me
No, I'm not
that it's
convincing
not
you.
a lie.
No,
But it's a lie.
I have no interest in convincing you. But then listen, there was a time after school during BEC year, I decided to stay and then study for a while, and then I go home very late. My dad is like, "Where from you?" I'm like, "School." He doesn't believe it. I'm like, "You can call so and so." He's like, "No, you're telling a lie."
Mhm.
And I was punished. He beat me brutal.
That just shows your behavior. It means you've been lying since. That's why he didn't believe
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I get it now.
So even when
because-
you're telling the truth, they cannot believe you. That one, we can't take it as
Exactly.
example.
Oh, no, but
That's
normally-
not
that's why I
It is,
choose
yeah.
to desist from telling lies.
We're happy for you, even though you're still lying by omission.
I mean,
Colin, so
Yeah.
you also don't have any particular lie that you remember that you told to get a girl, a favor, a position. What else can I think of? Money, a gig, nothing.
So the thing with me is, you know me, and you know,
They don't know you.
yeah, but for you the closest person to me
Mhm.
amongst them, right? You know, say me, I go take my face. I know they fear who you be. Yeah, normally. Cause one thing I've learned is human beings, right now, as I be kiddie way, you go fit take cane, lash me. But right now, where I grow rich, you be talk, you go talk. See, from who? Your mother, your boss. Our boss, you go talk them, go, if you talk
Exactly.
them, go talk. The worst you go do is say you go fire me. If you fire me, I go there, I'll find another job. Go. If they then fire me, I go find another job.
And the thing about
Fear
lies is
nobody.
that when you tell a lie
Mhm.
and then you encounter someone like me and you tell me a lie, you will be forced to update the lie and edit the lie and live the
Yeah.
lie again and again. Because
I don't think it's a you thing. I think it's a very natural
with
phenomenon
me,
for
with me,
lies.
with me, it's worse. Trust me, because
Oh.
I've been the one who tells lies before, and I made conscious
Liar,
decisions
liar boy.
not to tell like
Yeah,
Yeah.
outright lies anymore. You know, blah, 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 boy. So I know when someone is telling me a lie,
Mm.
and I'll
Yeah.
force you. I know that the story you concocted in your head before you came to me to tell me, you wouldn't take this tangent. That's the tangent I'll take. Now you have to form a story while I'm sitting
It's
with
how
you.
you really think that, because if I don't want to say you meet your meter, but you see the way you think you have.
Well, I haven't
There's-
met.
there
I've
are
been told
people-
I'll meet my meter. I'll meet my meter.
I pray you
We
don't
dey meet.
actually.
I mean,
Because
I
the
pray
way
I
the way
actually
you are
do.
praising yourself, it means if you meet your meter, it will be really bad and the person will need deliverance.
I pray I meet my meter. At
No,
least it will
I
force
pray
me to
there's no a
go.
person like that.
I go.
I pray there's
Upgrade
no a
my
person.
skills.
Really.
Yeah,
My lie
if I
detecting
upgrade, yeah,
skills.
man. Yeah,
You
man.
see,
Okay,
Yeah,
let
man.
me drill it down. Have you ever lied to someone about how you feel about them?
yes.
Oh yeah, true.
Why?
Why? Ibi. So yes, I haven't done it once. So it be
Bad
relative.
man.
Sometimes some people you really don't just want to hurt their feelings.
Oh
You know?
yeah.
Some people too is like, Charlie, you probably they lie me, so you too.
You to collect some.
Ooh. Some people too is like, Loki, I'm probably not really feeling you like that.
So why you
But
lying?
then I dey feel you like that. So how I go do am?
Yeah, for life.
I need a shot.
If I take am two.
If I was
Two
to use
shots,
these two
barman.
gentlemen as the yardstick,
Barman, 2
I
shots.
will probably stay single.
Oh, Charlie.
You see,
I need a shot, like her from
it be
you.
we self
Two,
you for
please.
take
Forget it,
be
bro.
the
If it's the
yardstick.
you self, then it's okay.
No, it be the we self
I
you
know
for
they
take.
do.
Because AC,
The thing be say,
you know.
the thing be say, as you get with it, talk to it, they interact on this level. That's when we go open some things to you.
Yeah, man.
But if you encounter me on a normal,
Finding
no go
out
cross
the
your mind
truth,
one.
and that's the thing. Finding out the truth doesn't necessarily mean that everything should be better. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say?
I don't get you, please.
I was living a lie. Thank you. I was living a
I
lie.
beg skip that one. Go to the
Yeah, let me
next.
give you that.
Give me the one with the contest.
Would you want a chaser or your good? That's 3 different drinks. Drink chaser. Johnny Walker with a chaser.
Thank you, bro.
Cheers. To stressful men.
And stressful woman.
The most stressful species. The most stressful gender.
There's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you would like to, you conceal your feelings about a person,
That's smooth.
or you would lie to them about how you feel about them, but you do realize that it's going to come out eventually, right? But you don't mind?
I mean, I don't. Honestly, I don't.
Colin, how about you?
There's this one lie I really regretted. Yeah. And that's one lie that made me know that you don't have to be lying anyhow.
Mm.
Not be lying, but be lying anyhow.
Mm.
Yeah. So it was just to this girl where niggas they chat plenty. So you know how for the group chattings and niggas go to talk, say, Charlie, this girl should be hot, this girl should be this girl should be that. And low-key, you go then you know be so
Calm.
And before you go safe, be like, you register for there before you they go.
Hey, Charlie. Like
You
you
dey
dey go
understand?
vacation, book hotel before you go.
Where you go lie. So it was a whole maza, I'll call it.
Who was?
Maza.
But then,
It was
But-
like really crazy.
Yeah. But it taught me a lesson. And that person, she knows herself. I apologize. Every opportunity I dey get, I dey take apologize. Charlie, if you dey see me, I dey apologize.
Again.
yeah.
Because I feel like, especially when it comes to feelings of human beings, you shouldn't be. No one should be playing with
Exactly.
anybody's feelings.
I
Exactly.
Do you
agree.
get it?
Exactly. So
Let me spill it. There was this girl I link so I was in school, preset. Preset.
Bro, if you
yeah.
say link, we know they understand link. Do we?
Oh, link
I
like
understand.
I mean, I don't. I beg, elaborate. Link.
we did class we the girl come fresh, niggas they talk say, oh, this girl there, she be hard, where she from, nobody they feed her. And I was like, Charlie, you niggas say if you chat too much, where I move to the person. I move to the person for the thing inside. I see say no, this person should be genuine person, and it shouldn't be like at the lie I'm sick of.
The basis of the relationship, no for be lies.
Lies.
Do you get
Right.
it? And all throughout, I grew to like the person. I grew to really like the person that I was feeling so guilty.
You see,
Yeah, so guilty because this is the person who, and they talk of the girl with the embrace in femininity. Yeah, like she makes you feel like if you be my guy.
And make us say something right quick. When it comes to you saying a lie by omission, yeah, if it's something that I would feel guilty about, if it's something that
based on how you feel.
exactly, if it ain't in some conscience.
Move on. Some of you don't have.
If my conscience go feel bad about them, I know say it's bad.
Yeah,
I've met people. I've met people.
But for me,
Their
I don't
conscience
really
doesn't
think
work.
before it go there.
Yeah.
But during the process, where my conscience they
It's
deal
easy,
with me
you
like,
know, for me, so.
no, it's not supposed to be so. I ended up telling the girl the truth, and she was like, "Oh, fuck it. Me, I feel you for real way you play me. So Charlie, I begged my way through enough. So
How can you beg me?
big shouts to all Equafo girls.
Hey, Charlie.
You've dealt with a lot. Bigger shout outs, really. Now you've sent him our way. Crazy.
Oh,
God.
you see, don't say I'm a changed person. You know?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yo.
Now, to the question, finally, before I let you go, why do people lie? Why do you think people lie?
If you ask me now, why do people lie? I'd say weak people lie, insecurities and things, basically.
Insecure and
Yeah,
weak
I know
people
you'd
lie.
want to corner me, but in fact,
I'm not. I'm not
exactly, because
don't
I
have
won't come
time
and
now.
I won't come and tell you I didn't go there when I did go there. I tell you I went there. What happened? I don't want to talk about it. I haven't told you a lie. I
Like,
just didn't talk about
I
it.
really don't get this. You saying you don't want to talk about it. I don't want to sound weird, but it's a girl thing. Guys don't say I don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
Why
so-
don't you want to talk about it?
So now,
Because I don't want to talk about
do you know there are just certain things you shouldn't even discuss with your woman?
Yeah, true though.
Do you believe there's certain things that women shouldn't discuss with their men?
Yeah, come.
Great.
Facts.
Moving on. Why do you think people lie?
I mean, as he said, weak people lie, and those weak people too, with the thought of saving themselves from certain things. Do you understand? But with you
So
lying
people like
to
to
save
save themselves.
Yeah.
Insecurities and things.
insecurities, yeah. So with you lying to you for continue they lie, they
Exactly.
clear absence.
And then let me add on to this here.
Mm.
I mean, you have an issue with lies and then you tend to try and then narrow it down to relationships. But then again, though I'd omit certain information, certain details. I'm that guy, if you're waited, then you hear say, oh, go corner some girl, do this and this and that.
Mhm.
Such a thing, if you ask me, I'll tell you, yes, I did it. And that's it. Yeah. Then things I'm not gonna lie you about
Yeah.
them. I do
Yeah, man.
And then when you say that, what happens next?
You wanted to know. You asked, it's specific.
Yeah.
I saw you here with who and who and who. Did you? Yes.
Question, right?
Cool.
We're going out.
Mhm.
And I hear from someone, let me know, Steve, because you're not coming to someone tells me that you were out with the girl. And I ask
See, I
you.
got you.
And I ask you. And you tell me. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So after you tell me, what do you expect me to do?
After you asked me, what did you expect?
So so I should just take that and leave.
What do you want to know? You asked the question, I
this
answered
also,
you.
no, I feel like you're chatting, excuse me. If you're not, you can tell me. Because I believe that when you care about somebody, I was going to say people lie because they care about people. It might not be a valid reason for you, but your parents will lie to you about certain things happening in your house because they feel like at that age, you're probably not ready to receive that kind of information.
Okay.
And at a later time, some parents lie to their kids about being adopted, about who their actual parents are. They like, not because maybe at that point the child can't take it. They decide for the child that it's too early for me to tell you this. When you turn 18, 25, I'll tell you. You get what I'm trying to say? In a relationship, maybe at a point I don't have money or I'm going through something. I could easily tell you that, babe, this was happening in my house. But I decide that, you know what? I feel like if I tell you, it will be a big burden on you. So let me save you from having that burden of you feeling that you have to do something for me because I know you, right? And so I want to save you from yourself. And so I lied to you, right?
I think
When you tell the person might not necessarily understand, but you've lied to save the person. If you are not lying you didn't lie to the person about something like this, right? Or at least have a better way to go about it. But you go like, yeah, I did it.
no.
You don't care.
Listen. It's not like I don't care. However, I beg, I'll use this platform to say this here. If you claim you love me, regardless of what it is, you are not lying to protect my feelings.
Yeah, man.
See, no matter how little the lie is, bro, if you lie to me, you are doing me more harm than good. Trust me. Whatever it is, just tell me. So you say I'm chatting because you cannot relate with me on that level. I'm strong enough to deal with whatever. Allow me process my feelings. I'll handle it. Tell me what it is, bro.
I mean, funny thing is, I actually do agree to some extent. And I don't want to make it a gender thing, but I think men find it harder to assimilate when their woman has been with someone else compared to a woman. You might not agree with me.
I mean,
I feel it's because of how women cheat. It's a bit different. It's more involving. Like a woman has to make a conscious decision to cheat. A man can be with another woman and come and be with his main woman, and it wouldn't mean anything.
She does it. She'll do it again.
You get what I'm trying to say?
I don't see how hard it is to assimilate that. For me, it'd be simple. She go do with somebody else. Women, they take a whole process to get to them. What's hard
really
to understand about that?
Some people really care about the person. And when someone says they don't really understand this, it's not like they don't get it too. It's about, I feel this for you. Why would you do that to me? That's the part they don't understand. It's not your act they don't understand.
You see that
they don't understand the why, the how. Like, what did I do to make you want to go do that?
So that
you see, sometimes there are just certain things you don't need answers to. You don't have to understand everything in this world. The world is leave the world to be, live and let live. Just make peace with it and move on. Because there are certain things, bro, she go do with somebody else. What you go do about them? Nothing. It happen finish.
Yeah, man.
What
if you
next?
Know, you know, go deal with the after feelings, make she go.
Exactly.
Make you know traumatize.
What's the way forward? What's the way forward? Appreciate say she's been truthful to you. That's me. I'd always appreciate and respect someone who has been truthful to me than someone who told me a lie to protect me. I don't need your protection, I beg.
I don't need your protection.
Are they okay, bro? I'll process it.
The tables are breaking.
It's at the point where I don't think there's anything I won't be able to process.
Right.
No emotions I'll be able to process.
Okay.
These people, they go therapy and things. I see say be weak thing, bro.
No, for that one now, not allow you.
Oh, cool. That's you. It's my opinion as well.
Okay.
I don't need somebody else to help me process my feelings. You didn't experience it.
That's okay.
You know, go through and pass me. And you did lie to protect my feelings. I tell you, say, I get some feelings to be hurt. Or I tell you, say, I need protection of my feelings. If you want to lie to protect my feelings, why didn't you even do it in the first place?
Fact.
But things happen.
So if you would have to lie about it, not do them in the first place.
I agree with that.
Because now I go see you, Jimmy. Yes, because you know go feel man up to him. You know go feel do to him. Jimmy. Bro, some way. Like weak level. Usro. But you go do. Which way?
Why you Usro?
Yeah. Like, bro, make me understand this. Yeah. That's why I'm saying that, oh, yes, I did it. It's not like I'm going to tell you in a very nonchalant way.
Because like, that's how it came across to me.
I mean, we are just having a discussion. Just there. But then, it happened. I'm like, yeah, it happened.
Still gives nonchalant, but anyways.
I mean,
let's move on to something a bit more positive than lying. That's believing in yourself, right? And we're moving to our top viber of the week. We're talking about the man Rick Ross. Now in the video, he's telling us, how to believe in yourself. Let's take a look at that. We'll be right back.
Don't nobody believe in you. So don't even waste your time DMing rich niggas, CEOs, business owners. I just need someone to believe in me. You think somebody believed in them? Ain't nobody believe in them. They believed in themselves. You gotta believe in yourself. DMing a nigga, I just need you to believe. I'm not really laughing. I wish it was funny because I was on the other side of that screen. Ain't nobody believe in Rose, boy. I used to be watching the Source Magazine Awards and getting 5 mics and all that shit. Why that shit used to make me want to run a tear. I just ain't think I had tears inside me. Well, I probably would have cried watching them whack niggas and all that shit. But don't nobody believe in you. You better believe in yourself.
So that was the man Rick Ross telling us
Rosé.
to what? Believe in yourself. It's very, very essential. Now he talks about, it's how important it is to believe in yourself and that. And growing up, I thought it was a thing people just say. Like, because people say it a lot, believe in yourself, believe in yourself. And then I grew up and I realized that believing in
You
yourself is
actually
actually
have
the
to
key
be-
to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't believe in yourself and you have an opportunity, because you don't believe in yourself,
You know, go
you
fit
might
do
not take it. Which means you might lose things. Like,
Even if it's handed to you, you'd leave it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
because you don't believe that you can do it. Like, you don't put yourself on that pedestal that says, oh, I feel do like, it's
Yeah,
like,
man.
Charlie, can I do it? Like, and that self-doubt literally takes people's success away from them and all of that. And so, if you're not taking anything away from this conversation, take away believe
Believe.
in yourself.
I
From
want
the
to
man
add. I want to add
Rosé.
something.
Okay.
People always think that when you meet someone who is super confident, they believe in themselves. Or they know who he be
Yeah.
after him being, before him being. Those people don't have moments of doubts. It's never true. Everybody has a moment of doubt.
Yeah, man.
They just
Eh,
oversabi and they have
It's no,
outside.
it's not oversabi. It's
What
like,
is it?
what's life without risks?
Right.
If I not do who go do Yeah, make I do then hit, I go recover. Then make I not do and not know the outcome.
Some people do it and they don't hurt.
For
They
me,
deaf.
I mean,
They
if I
don't
if I
come
deaf,
back
at least I
to
die the
you.
hero.
You die the
Yeah,
hero.
adventurous. I do
Some people will
something.
not even remember you.
Because regardless of what it is,
Well.
whether you do or you don't do, you could die.
Yeah.
True.
Exactly. So why I not
You
go
dey
do?
move.
You don't believe in enjoying your life to the max.
What's the definition of enjoyment? Because
I believe if you don't have time, if you don't have a great time, you haven't really enjoyed yourself. Also because there's things you need to experience.
I saw this saying, this quote recently that said that the masters of life do not draw a line between playing and working,
Yeah, man.
happiness and sadness. So whatever I'm doing, I should be able to enjoy it.
Okay.
I shouldn't be playing to enjoy. I shouldn't be stressing when I'm working. Do you get? Because at the end of the day, what really is fun? What really is enjoying?
Yeah, man.
What does it really mean?
Subjective.
There are connotative meanings to all of these things where people derive meanings from some of these things. Someone can do something another person terms boring and they think they're having fun. Some people think reading is boring. Some people think reading is fun because they're excited. And so I think that will be based on whatever your definition of fun, happiness, and sadness would be. But unfortunately, we've run out of time, and so we'd have to leave you guys at this juncture. My name is Sofa. I've been here on Just Vibes with Wood and MC Kosti, taking us to the deeper level when it comes to lies. And I tell you, these two are legends at it. Even though
I beg you.
one
Charlie,
says he
I
has
beg you.
taken
I'm
the
a-
oath to
I'm a
learn,
man
the
of
other
God
one
now.
too
I'm a
says
man of
that
We
God.
know the
Please.
lie no
he
man. We are a
faces
changed person.
whatever is
I'm a
with
changed man.
his chest. But then
Yeah.
again, let us remember that both of them have told lies. Like a
Exactly.
lot of
I
you
beg
watching me
you.
right now. And so it's okay. Let us know the wildest, funniest, craziest
But we
lie
no dey
you've
tell
told in
lies
the comments if
anymore.
you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on
Change change.
Make sure to tune in Wednesdays 8 p.m. for Just Vibes or catch the repeat on Sundays at 10 p.m. All our episodes are available on our YouTube. If it's not on YouTube yet, it means it hasn't been aired on TV yet. And so calm down, okay? Don't fret. My name is Sofa. I brought you another great conversation that's going to have you deep in thinking, but it is my job and I love to do it. I'll see you on the next episode of Just Vibes. Till then, have a lovely life. Don't lie. Adios.